lot of people. I think I'm going to go live from my own stream for a little bit here and just explain some anomalies that I've noticed. And just chill. Because honestly, it's all about the fact that I had a good time with everybody I've ever participated with. We all had good times. We all had our disagreements, but we all have good times. You can't connect with somebody. You can't level with somebody. And you can't tell them they're not missing something without participating. My whole picture of reality is all based on a pretty much what do you call that? What is that? When you're all like when you're stuck into like a ruck and it's like all fabricated. Yeah, fabricated. That's the word I was looking for. Fabricated. It feels all fabricated. When your life feels fabricated, like it's just meant to amuse some other corporation. Like, look, we bred people. Giggity, giggity. Look, that wasn't too hard. I mean, how hard is it to breed cats? How hard is it to breed rats? I mean, it's nothing. You're trying to treat us like we're a human being and a human. And anyways, some people look at us like we're slaves in their own eyes. And those people are disgraceful. We need to get them out of office. And the only way to do that is to not listen to the people watching, but listen to the people that are homing in on this shit. Because, I mean, I don't care how many people are watching. This shit's going to get taken care of. Because there is at least one person that matters watching this stream. And I know he's watching it. He's watching it all the time, every time. He's not too proud of me because I'm not like completely sober all the time. But I'm not fucking drunk either. So I'm not intoxicated. FF Kings, Daniel Bernie Sports Highlights. Hey, everybody's happy Saturday, yeah. I dare you to hang out and see how many people show up. Because nobody cares about this fucking world, it seems like. Nobody cares about Charlie Kirk and, what led that shit. I mean, in my opinion, I want to debate, like, what your thoughts are. Like, who the fuck can think like that? That's my thing. I want to really know who the fuck could think like that kind of shit? Who could fucking even bring their fucking thoughts to a mind to kill somebody, let alone rape somebody? Who could do that? And walk away with a smile on their fucking face like the Joker, man. That's like some fucking evil Batman shit. That's some fucking shit that only belongs in comic books. Who said hi? You are girlfriend. Anyways, don't think so. Just fucking bullshit. How fucking people can literally flip shit around on people when most of the time it's that people can't intervene and be friends with everybody. Let nobody from this point forward, everybody, a movement. I'm telling you, a movement. This is my movement for Charlie Kirk. Ain't no fucking ghosts in the classrooms. No fucking bullying anybody. No leaving nobody behind. For him, you better freaking respect the fact that There ain't no bullies in this fucking world anymore. You're not gonna let that one guy hide out and fucking cry in the bathroom and fucking wake up and try to kill somebody because you left him aside. You're going to freaking comfort that motherfucker, and you're gonna give him a big fucking hug because you realized how stupid you were. If you weren't, then you have no fucking say in this planet, man. I'm telling you, bullshit, man. You wake the fuck up, man. You made a mistake. We made a mistake. I made it. I mean, we all make mistakes. We can't leave people behind. This isn't for the person that killed Jolly Kirk. This is the person that might kill somebody in the future to become a Charlie Kirk killer or any other killer for that matter. For the school killers, for any killer, everybody's got to stick up for one another, man. We got to stop this bullshit, man. The bullshit comes from your ignorance. And even my ignorance. So wake the fuck up. I'll wake the fuck up. Nobody needs to fucking die anymore. Wake up. We will live in a society that rejects and puts men away in their rooms. No, we need to stop putting people in those rooms. We need to stop developing people that do that. We need to stop it. We're not a productive society if we leave anybody behind. I don't care how you think he's ugly or fugly or whatever the freaking kind of disadvantage that guy's got. But you gotta keep everybody with you. Everybody. Make sure you got everybody with you, man. You leave somebody behind, they take offense to it. And that's exactly what happened in the very beginning of time. Even in the Bible, man. That's just what if Satan, what if the Prince of Darkness was shown the light, Think about how things would be different. I'm just saying. We always like don't do shit, man. It's just we just don't do the right thing, and it isn't blamed on you. It's just the habits we have are bad. Sad to say it, but I don't care anymore. I make my money and I sit on my ass and I don't play video games. Fuck society. Crotchy pooch. That's exactly what most of us do. And you're the one to say the facts, man. That proud, and that's exactly what I fucking pretty much do too. Because we're sick and tired of fucking the bullshit. Because there's nothing to work for. Nobody's giving us anything to shoot for. No hope. We're living in a fucking land of no fucking hope. We were staring World War III and laughing at World War III, literally. What do you think's gonna fucking happen if we don't freaking stand up around the world and give cheer and change the fear? If we don't do it, then this dimension's fucked. And we have this awareness that there is multiple dimensions. The God said that there is multiple dimensions. We know that there is multiple dimensions. Dimensions, as in we are fucked if we're in the one that's the wrong one. Let's leave our evil in this dimension that is broken and move on to the other one. All things are possible. We can destroy our own freaking shit in this. Let everything And they need people that know what to bring to this new, the saints, the ones that know what is good and bad. We're going to have to listen to literally, there's a kingdom coming that everybody's going to have to listen to. And if you can't listen to that kingdom coming from heaven, if you're not prepared for it, then you're pretty, I guess you're just pretty behind the age. But either way, it's coming. It's going to be here pretty shortly. I'm not sitting here going to freaking sit here like, but either way, my friend, I can't even do what he wants to do without getting permission from him. No, bro, you don't even have to ask for permission. Nobody in this world gets permission from just religion is mesmerized everybody in this world. Religion is a seed, not a freaking deed. It's a seed to lead you to what you need to know. Nobody in this freaking planet needs me or anybody else to show them what is right. Nobody, not one person needs me or anybody else to sit there and say, hey, we are living in fucking the end times. This is hell. Are you blind? Everybody wake the hell up. We're living in hell. I mean, where'd everybody go? I don't understand what I went wrong here. You're missing out on the fishing permissions. I mean, that's kind of relevant, actually. But the most important part is the fact that that's a huge distraction. Because you're not listening to the fact that my sister can't even find, if I can get through to you, then maybe you can circle back around and get back to my sister. Because I want to save my sister. And I want to save everybody in this world. And it's really all about recognizing God. And I really think there's a lot of people that are going to be saved. Yes, you're going to be saved. I mean, everybody's going to be saved. But the reward of knowing and then being there, there's a different perspective of reality, and there's just a heightened understanding. I don't want to have to pet my sister as a human. I want my sister to be a little bit more. Humans are great, right? I'm a human right now, but I'm just saying there's something above that is my point. I'm still a human, don't get me wrong, but I do know that there's something much greater than a human. And I just want everybody to recognize that and learn that now, because this way we can break free and we will never come back. We can break free from the end times. I won't have to worry about it, because there's certain people that'll never have to taste death. Certain people that'll never have to deal with it anymore. They understand it. They understand the whole concept of reality. I don't want to explain too much. My friend can't even go. The whole point about fishing in the Bible has always been about catching the right amount of people. I want you guys to know that I'm a boring person when it comes to reality. But when it comes to, I'm not nothing worthy of anything other than I want to be your sister. I want to be your brother, and I want to be there forever. That's it. You know, I don't want to be any better than you, but I certainly want to try to be better than you. That's it. I just, my perspective of life is the fact that God allows. You really think about this stuff. I mean, I want you guys to think about what God really feels, what it is about God. Like, I felt God's understanding of reality. I mean, I'm not even lying. I just really feel I know God's heart, because he's just like you and me. He made us in his image. They made us in his image. So I'm not talking from any aspiration or any demon. Any demon would definitely go, pretty much, I could probably get any demon and be like, I'm not afraid of demons. I could probably go up here and freaking grab any demon I could find around. I could scare demons. Demons respect me. I'm not no Jesus, but I guarantee you demons respect me because I've never had a demon bug me. Because I really know what true demons are. They're without hope, without anything, and they're left without nothing. A true demon doesn't have any love. And if a demon had love, they're the Nephilim. That's where the demons came from. They were the fallen angels that God never was able to, from my understanding. So bear with me on that. So it's just, and they're angry. There's a lot of watchers. There's a lot of other fallen angels. And God's not going to freaking wish any, from my understanding, he's not going to wish any thing other than what he demands. That's not for me to say. His anger, his wrath, not mine. I'm not going to undo anything. I cannot undo what the Bible already says is going to happen. Anybody that tries to do so will taste the wrath of God, in my opinion, because you can't undo all the slain people, all the hate, all the evil. You got to have some righteousness pop up. So, as much as I'd like to freaking undo and save everybody on this planet, you're still saved, by the way. Everybody is still there. All your loved ones, everything. The good news of the kingdom will be preached, and nobody seems to be preaching it. Everybody's preaching the doom and the gloom, not the good news. The good news everybody denies. Seems like everybody's freaking looking in the devil's eyes. The good news is that everybody will have God wipe his tears out. Regardless if you like him now, he'll do it later. You're going to make him wait until later. And there's going to be a second test, yes. But the fact that you're going to make him wait till the second test, Once you do it in the first test, you don't have to worry about the second test, from my understanding. I could be wrong on that, but once you know something, you can't forget it. But yeah. You said hi. You said hi, Kennedy. Justin. Masturbating. No, you're doing masturbating. Masturbating is a sin. Masturbating is a sin, but it's not a deadly sin. It's a corrupting sin. What's a sin? You know what really is an unforgivable sin? Revenge, hate. You know, because it says this. It says this in the Bible. Come clear as day. Masturbating just makes you blind. Come on, your grandmother told you that. I mean, it's not something you need to do at all, you fool. But still, I'm not no freaking innocent person, bystander to that shit. So, I mean, not saying if you can overcome it, help me freaking overcome it too, man. It's a devil's playground. Lust is deadly sin. No, it's not. I mean, it is, but as long as you're focused on, you can focus your way out of it. Lust is not a deadly sin if you don't let it control your win over the bullshit. So you're right, but technically you're kind of wrong. But you're right. There is a barrier. If you let lust control, or literally like this cigarette is probably less sinful than masturbation or, lusting towards the flesh. That's why grandma always said, it'll make you go blind. It makes you go blind towards the Lord, and it makes you go blind towards yourself. Common sense, freaking, nature things, like literally, like, like animals know how to do, and you have no affection. You're just too busy getting in their pants. Just common sense. If anybody's watching this, that's kind of what we're trying to tell you. You just lose the common sense of humanity. So yeah, I mean, it's for completely forgivable and and it's one of the hardest things that probably, no pun intended, get rid of in your life. And smoking cigarettes are sin. I ain't gonna lie. It is certainly sin. I mean, because it's hurting your body, but it's not unforgivable. And it's not something you ever disrupt somebody's life. You focus on anyways, just saying, Jesus knows how to kick the habit. I mean, for me, he's having to struggle. I mean, because I'm a stubborn bastard. I'm not even a bastard. I'm actually was planned, and I was born in a married family. So I wasn't a bastard. And I was the only born before that happened. I still love my sister. She's still stuck in the realm of there's no God. Like there's some God that she can't describe. All I know is there's one God I can subscribe to, because I know he's loving. He forgive me for everything I do, even if I smoke. I can talk to him at any time. He's with me all the time. even when I'm sinning, even if I make a mistake, he can talk to me at any moment. And I know I wouldn't be afraid if he talked to me. I wouldn't be bothered if I heard his voice. Because I talked to him enough that I know he knows what I know. And I'm on the same page with him. I feel a connection, even though I'm not doing everything I should. I still feel a connection between God and myself. And I know his name, but I'd rather call him Father because technically it's respectful. And if we call him Father, it makes it more real. And then we're not using everybody else's name. We're using a dad. We can call him Dad. You know, we can call him whatever you want to call him. Have a personal relationship with God, period. Everybody, I invite you anytime. All you have to do is say, hey, Dad, King of the universe, Almighty in heaven, come and talk to me. In your brain, please. I love you and I want you to know. He won't normally talk back, but he does talk back if you give him a moment. Because you got to realize that, his timeline is like, he's like the Flash stuck in the super slow mode. Although he's not, but it's like super Flash, if you know what I mean. May God bless you, brother. Hey, you too. I love you too. I just want people not to judge people for smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol or whatever the heck they do. You don't want to get drunk off alcohol. You don't want to, but if you do, oh well, you'll face the consequences. You get the consequences. Consequences come to everybody. I'm just telling you, I know too much about. I think I know too much. I'm not no saint. If I'm a saint, then I'm just not aware of it yet. But I don't think I'm a saint. I think I'm somebody that is just aware that has been saved multiple times by God's grace. And I just don't know why I keep doing stupid shit all the time. I used to grow weed, bro. Dave Dreyer, I used to grow weed. Sinners, we all do this. What about Israel? Oh, Israel's definitely a king of this. Dude, we're in the last days. Israel's the king of this. We can't disrespect Israel. We can't disrespect anything about Israel. At least in my opinion. Because the Bible says anybody against Israel, because Israel is a holy nation of God. But there's a new Israel. But still, we got to always respect our brothers. And everybody in this world, we got to respect. We got to love one another. And that's the whole key of finding salvation between God and ourselves. We got to love. Hit the like button if you want to. If you love, hit the like button. Double tap the stream. Like smack me in the head if you love. If you don't love, don't you dare punch me in the face. But if you love, man, just saying, I dare you to love. Life is, Dave, everyone fails. Life is a constant battle between the flesh and the soul. Read Romans, exactly. Even St. Paul talks about that. like Tyson. That's for real. Man, you guys are really smart in here. For real. You guys know you guys know it. It's crazy that I know enough. I know enough. I mean that I can't tell you enough. And I don't even think I can tell you what you need to hear. You know, what I really believe that everybody needs to hear is we've all been there. You know, we are been there. We've been there before. We've been there. We've been in this position before. You know, start loving people, man. Just let bullshit go sometimes, man, especially the arguments. Especially if you're in the United States, you're going to get arguments with your family. Sometimes somebody's got to just shut up and say, all righty then. That's what I normally put the grounded down. You got to put the ground wire down. Plant it and put your stuff down, man. You gotta let people know that you are not bullshitting anymore. Start giving people hugs. Start lifting people up. You know, lift yourself up, because you lift other people up, then they come back and lift you up. I'm not lying, dude. I'm not lying to anybody. Once you do this, it'll come back and help you. Because you give somebody a hug, they come around and they notice that you're falling down because you're bummed out. They come up and help you up, and then you can come back and help them down when they're falling down. I'm telling you, this world's not easy to cope with, man. We got people dying every day, everything. That's why my name's PremiereHell. I'm PremiereHell because I know we don't live in a world that people can appreciate. We live in a world that people have to deal with. We have to deal with this world. We don't have to we watch people die. We watch people that we care for that we don't even know. We know they have families, and we can't even picture what the fuck would happen to our family if something similar were to take place in our own. We barely want to even watch the news nowadays because nobody wants to deal with the nightmare that if that were to happen to us, we'd have to deal with it. So we live in hell. We got to suck it up, bite the bullet, and then we got to stick it up for everybody else. Be strong for everybody. Hit the like button if you're going to help somebody. Hit the like button. And why the fudge are you not hitting the like button is what I'm trying to wonder. I mean, I don't know. If I'm wrong, then hit the dislike button. I just wish I could see the dislike so I can see what it is. But you stupid Google freaking people got all freaking weird and stuff, and I can't see the dislike, so I can't see where I'm going wrong inconspicuously. So all I got to do is look at the like button. Well, if you're not doing the like button, then I have no idea what the heck I'm doing wrong. Come on, Google. Why the hell did you get rid of the like button, man? It kind of pisses me off. I just realized how much that pisses me off. Yeah. A little bit, just a little bit. David, everyone falls, everybody days trip. Don't trip. Life is a constant battle between the flesh and the soul. Ain't that a fact? And that's what St. Peter said. Even St. Peter said that too. Pretty much. In almost the same exact words. I can't remember the verse, but either way, I mean, believe me, I know St. Peter, he knows a lot more about the concept of time and all sorts of stuff. He's a brother from another mother, you know, and honestly, I know that I'm not going to have to not live forever. I mean, honestly, but I'm going to live forever. Oh, whoop-de-doo-dah. You know what? I think about this. Oh, I'm going to live forever. What is forever without you? And I'm not kidding you. What is forever if I can't get you to live there with me too? It's going to be boring as fuck. It's going to be terrifyingly null. If you can't overcome two, then I'm going to be bored too. I'm almost going to have to tell, if they can't come, God, then I'm going to stay here and die. You think God's going to like that? I don't think so. I think that'll piss God off. But technically, I think we all need to stand our ground. And we got to stick up for God's righteousness and for his greed to have everybody with him. Sounds like the devil to me, but he doesn't want you to die forever and ever. So technically, it's a good thing. Miserably, it's Jesus already did that, so we don't have to do that. God himself already tasted death. He knows what it is. So that's the good news. God never know what death tastes like. He never know what it is. And in the Revelations, death will be no more, no pain be anymore. The former things have been passed away. That's the good news. Nobody ever touches the good freaking news. It's always the bad news. You're all gonna die. It's not the good news. That's the goofy understanding. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to eat. I didn't shut the door or not. It's like, well, everybody's doing that. It's crazy. But for real though, I was like, I already know the concepts of all the theologians and all this other stuff, and it's like they don't take common sense lightly. So what if I have my own understanding of God? So what if I feel like I'm walking with God while I sin? But what is sin? And I pretty much say, God, I don't like what I do, and I'm not making a good role model of myself. But at least I'm honest about it. I gotta say is, who in their right mind is ever honest about their mistakes? Oh, I'm not no preacher from another whatever. I don't want you to go to I don't want you to go to your pastor and tell him that, oh, they need to come and bring me in. No, I don't want to do that at all. I'm not trying to say that I'm anybody that's holy, like in a sense that you have to we respect everybody. I don't want any more respect or dignity than anybody else in this world. That's it. I just want normal respect. Like you're not going to start shooting at me because I don't believe the same way you do. That's it. I mean, I really highly doubt that, since I've already, I'm just kind of irritated about concepts, about people shooting people. I wish I would have yelled out and screamed out louder before. maybe I could have prevented something. My laziness might have caused murder. I don't know. Can't really blame inaction on murder, but still, if I kind of cannot freaking believe I think honestly everybody is guilty in somewhat of murder in a sense. If I'm guilty of it, if I could feel guilty of it. So how do we prevent this? It's called freaking taking care of your brothers, taking care of your neighbors, your neighborhood community. Anybody that's acting like a weirdo, get to know them. You know, I mean, even though you might get shot, you'll save 40 people in a school shooting. But then again, maybe you'll get shot and saved and you'll be a hero. You're a hero because you just tried to get to know somebody that wanted to shoot the whole entire school up. And the point is if we stop treating people in freaking school and around the world like they're freaking disrespectful to people around the world, like if we started respecting, and if everybody around the world, even Putin, stopped being so disrespectful to other countries and honor their fucking agreements when you gave you all the fucking nukes and you weren't going to raid them. I'm just saying, it's so irritating. I'm so irritated about some global shit that if I was Donald Trump, I'd say, you are full of fucking shit. You fucking promised them that you would not fucking raid them after they gave you their shit and you fucking raid them anyways. That's where I'm so pissed off at Putin. You know, anybody that makes a promise and doesn't hold it up, they're a fucking bullshitter. Fuck that. You know, honor your fucking agreements and apologize when it's necessary. It don't matter. I respect apologies. I honor agreements. In the war, ain't no reason for a fucking World War III. Ain't no reason. It's just your fucking stupid ass bullshit. You want to try fucking triggering World War III? It ain't gonna happen, man. Because the World War III is going to be either God coming in or, yeah, and you freaking dying slowly in your freaking bunker. Ain't nobody gonna fucking end happy with that shit. Ain't nobody gonna get what they want. Ain't nobody cheering you on. You're gonna be the end of the fucking world. You're gonna be the disgrace to the all humanity and to God and to everybody's God. If you didn't choose the right God, you chose the worst one to do it. So anybody that drops nuclear fucking weapons is gonna be the worst freaking person in the world. Don't act like I didn't have you gripping the sheets last night. Anyways, point is we don't need to deal with that. You don't need to scare your people into bullshit. Everybody in this fucking planet needs to fucking get along and stop fucking killing people. Donald Trump is on the right page of reality. He might not be in the best way of describing it, but he's right there with reality. You know, just not the right person to explain it, because I'm not either. There's so many other people that can explain in beautiful freaking words and how precious life really is. We're too busy fucking fighting over bullshit, death, fight, war, boom, interstellar space. You know, honestly, I hope he stops fucking around. It's like he's trying to tick somebody off or giving them a reason to. All I can say is I don't want World War III. But I think that it might have to happen. And if it does happen and we have to obliviate, don't be afraid. Death is just part of life. We'll be back in action in a moment's time. This is just a moment in history that we unfortunately have to participate in. And that's just what it is. When these guys think it's real reality, that's going to last forever. Like, oh, man, you guys don't have no idea about reality. I just was informed what E equals MC square minus 2 equals. What? Nobody knows until I tell you what you need to know. At least that's what everybody thinks how the show is run, but that's not how it's run, bros. This show is run by God, and you can just ask him what planet you're on, and he'll tell you. Is this Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto? Where are we at? Oh, planet Earth. And they'll probably call it some icicle fucking. I don't know, man. My point is we live in a world. Imagine how ridiculous it's just how we sound to like people that are ancient, then when they come back from the dead and all that stuff. Oh wait, they haven't come back from the dead yet, right? That makes sense. Because they don't come back from the dead until after the evil's passed. So I'm going to probably have to die. Should I spit in his face or should I lick his nose? I'm trying to figure out if I bite his nose off. I don't know if I like the taste of nose. I think I'll just go out with dignity and be like, giggity. I mean, honestly, what would you do? Are we gonna come out with anger, bite his nose? What would you do? He's like, it's like, what if the nightmare for the people that are putting you in these little bottles and killing you, the hazmat gets flipped over and then they're the ones in the bottle. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't do that too much. I don't know. It's just harsh. I'd be terrified. But then if I was the one outside the bottle, I would be like, I'd be helping the other guys. Oh, weren't you the motherfucker that? Can you step aside, push him off on this? I mean, I'd be like, weren't you the motherfucker? You can stay right there. You explain to me how much when I put everybody on my shelf and be like, damn, I got plenty of food and water. I just got to buy you outhouses. So I'm sorry. And you guys miniature world shit. I don't know where you want to go. I can put you in the yard with all the. Anyways, I'm gonna build you tents and all sorts of shit. So chill. Chill, I'll give you all the building materials. That guy ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna put him in some saran wrap, man. I'm just trying to think about all the people that would overdo me and just how many. I mean, how I would treat them differently for at least a little while. But eventually, I'd be like, and he'd be like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Sorry, my ass. It's like you don't give a fuck about anybody but yourself, man. You think that I'd do something like that? Like, anyways, it don't matter. I wouldn't just squish somebody. They have their opinion because they're bigger than them. I wouldn't squish anybody. Can you imagine that? I wouldn't actually squish somebody. I really wouldn't. I mean, if I was a million times bigger than you, I still wouldn't. Even if I hated you to everything you did, I still wouldn't push you. I wouldn't just go shut up. I would literally I'd let you humor me with your excuses because I guess I'm that fucking bored. Wow, I must be that fucking bored. Wow. That must be what it is. I'm just that fucking bored. I need something to eat. Are you drunk? I am probably about, if I'm not, I am that close. So, to be honest with you, I can't lie to you and tell you that I'm not. Because I'm probably very close to being there. Search the gateway process, click the document, read it. We live in a world that is not physical. Really, I bet we do. You're right. They have. Man, you've been saying so much, young stoner. They have meeting 50 states and one Israel. Yeah, see, I'm slow when it reads the chat. But you made a good point there about are we just participating in it? I like that one. I do. Still hungry. Nah. I'm sorry. I must be hungry drunk. At the munchies. I must be stoned. I'm not even drunk and I'm not even stoned. I'm just making my palate. All right. That one. I'm pretty sure. This has never happened before. This sliced summer sausage with actual fucking cheese where they at. That's gonna be fun. Yummy, yummy. I'm melting it. Throw some of this in here. I like spicy. I certainly do. Almost. I wish I was drunk. I mean, where's my beer? If I wasn't drunk, I still got a full beer. This thing's almost completely fucking full. Like, listen. Listen. It's freaking almost full. Oh my gosh, that's so delicious. Mm. Ain't nobody own this resort but me. Oh, it's so good. Oh. Oh, these are so good. cheese. So gross. Oh, I can't stand it. But that's it. I do it. Only way to get the fucking flavor out of my mouth. Oh, it's so good. You don't even know. Am I drunk? Not yet. Almost. Are you drunk? I got planters, fitted CD. Fucking whatever you call that when you fucking can't walk. Shut up, fucking cat. I'm talking to my people. Oh my God, you knock it off. You're okay. I just gotta pet the other cat. Wow, she let me pet her. You're okay, kitty cat. You're okay. Wow, I have the other cat that never lets me pet her. Pumpkin, I pet you all the time, you bullshit fucking cat. Hey. No. Stop investigating. Dumbass cat. Don't go fucking investigating that shit. Anyways, just petted one of the cats and My main cat, freaking that I've had for years, hissed at these stray cats. Always thought that's kind of funny. It's her home. He says no possibility of share tactics. But I have a different story. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, I'm gonna probably finish this beer can and hang out with you guys for a little bit longer. Can you be any louder? Huh. But yeah. All right, you guys are welcome to ask any questions. I know I'm eating, but you want to see this? I mean, I don't really know if you want to see. I've already ate. I'm literally just smoking a cigarette. I can't believe she let me pet her. To be honest with you. There's gotta be food in there, isn't there? No? Alright, well, I'll get food and then. Call me a liar. It looks like it's pretty fucking empty. It's crazy, though. Can you hear that? Sirens in the background. Everything else going together proves that we're not the same. We are not ever going to be the center of the universe. We know where it is. We know where we are. Maybe that's where our hearts came from. But it's created by God. Our heart doesn't necessarily define who we are, even if it's dead. God knows who we are. So the point is, He is the one clicking the beat. And a lot of people don't realize that. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I'm the one that gets the extra boom, boom. Some of the people get the extra boom, 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 boom. And when you get that extra beat, God is in your favor. God knows that you are looking at His per day. Like He goes through every insect, every life. I mean, his spirit does it all. It wills it into existence. That's what a lot of people. I'm okay. I know I'm okay. I might not be drunk, but I'm still okay. I'm fighting against the corrupt system to bring me down, because that's technically where we all are. Whatever scenario we're at, job, people, friends, family, peer pressure. People want to control you. Don't let them. I mean, let them for a wage, but don't let them in general. I would happily work for a Dollar Tree, dollar store, dollar whatever they want to call it, part time. I'll be probably one of their best employees because I can knock out probably 3 jobs in 4 hours. So as long as they do it, let me do it, and pay me what they're supposed to pay me, that's it. I'm sure I can do it. I could be a manager of that store. I don't want to be a manager. Too much drama. But if I have to be, I will. If they want me to be and they have to be, I'll be a part-time manager. I mean, I can do it all in part-time. They know I can. So I don't take away from the company. You know, they're trying to make sure it's profitable and low price for the particular people that come and shop there. So I'm down with that. I'm down with their goals. So I'm not too freaking picky. So they found the right person to hire. I actually, hugs for you. Thank you, Nicole. I actually, as friends, I was checking up on you. I want to give you a big hug for that. Thank you. Oh, I wish I could see you and give you a big hug. You know, those hugs really do mean a big difference to people's lives. I am always right now and at California. We are playing against the Angels. Bad news. We lost again 3 times in a row. You know what? Just because you lost doesn't mean you're a loser. It just means you played a fair game. So you had a fun time doing it. It was all about the game. It's all about the sportsmanship. So keep your head held high. You'll win eventually. What you do for work, my boy? Most of my money comes through disability, and the other half comes from you guys. I program and stuff and do it for free, you know, because since I don't have to work, I don't charge anything for anything. People just donate because I make good programs and I keep them up to date. So that helps pay the extra bills. I mean, that's what I do for a living. I mean, I'm not, you know, I am, and I'm spending time with my dad, spending the night. That's good. You don't know how much more time you got with your dad, so that's good. You look like a soldier. I am a soldier. I fight for truth, justice, and the American way. And I make people realize what we fought for. I wake yourself up for your granddad, for the granddad you didn't have. I will speak from his grave. Not like I'm bringing him back to life, but for what he died for your brothers and sisters died for. They died for this sister, your cousins. And I just think that everybody's not putting enough emphasis on the fact that they already died for our freedom and for us to stand up for what is right. So I can't get too intoxicated for that. I would say if we go to war soon, our country's stupid as fuck. I would say the other countries are stupid as fuck. War only generates animosity, but if they're trying to generate money, war has always been shown to generate money between all nations. If that's all they're trying to do, if they're trying to skirt power, I'm just hoping. I think it's fucking bullshit. I really don't. I don't have no condonement for that. But it's to wake up the American people and to give them hope by breaking it. I don't know. It's a government play, not mine. I have no worries. I have no worries because I know what's going to happen. And I mean, it's already written down. It's going to happen. When is the question, but it's already written, and I'm not too concerned about it. I'm looking about the future, the super future, not this super salafrasialistic expialidocious. Do you think we will? Yeah. I don't think we're going to go to war very, very soon. But when we do, it won't be the war you're thinking we're going into. At least the war, because it's already written. We're supposed to be going to a war that's against God. Imagine that. Why is it I keep getting like 4 likes, 6 likes, and then back to 4? It's kind of weird. Either you like me or you don't. The future will be untold. Well, the future is already told. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you I know when, because I don't know exactly when. The seasons are ripe, though. But not for what I have a feeling is going to happen. We might get nuked, but I don't think it's going to be nuked by people. I really think we're going to get nuked by volcanoes, ash, and they're going to think it's a nuclear weapon, a super fucking nuclear weapon that we accidentally detonated on ourselves. I mean, but it came out of nowhere. Damn. Sorry. What? No, probably not. I'd have to say that we probably have stuff that would, anyways, we're always testing shit. And the fact that we have, if Russia has something, our nosy motherfucking asses would have it multiple times faster and be better. They had microwaves in the United States. My point is, I'm not worried about the technological advances. The points I'd like to make is as long as you don't escalate the situation, being Putin has not been evil to his people. So no reason to pick a fight with him. He's been unfair, but he hasn't been evil like China and North Korea. But even China hasn't, from my understanding, I don't know about China, so I can't really speak to the fairness of China. They just have a huge population, and I really respect, I wouldn't want them coming over and shooting me up just as much as I'd want to go and shoot them. That's the thing I really think is going to keep us grounded, is if we have communication. I'm not going to shoot you, brother. Are you going to shoot me? Yeah, these leaders don't know shit. I ain't going to pull the trigger. I'll pull it on their leader, but I ain't going to pull it on my family. Because we're family, man. I don't give a crap. What you think? Me and China, the people of China, are related. Mexico, whatever. They don't care. We want to deport them. I don't know. That's just Donald Trump's particular view. But technically, that's true. We're not supposed to let people in our country that aren't on the visa. But for safe haven kind of things. And I think there was a lot of good things, but there was a lot of bad things. But it's really hard to, when the voters like what they're saying, you got to stick it up for it. And he does it. I don't care. I do care, but I can't say otherwise. It's just, I can't freaking fix the whole entire world. If I could, I would. At the point, if I had almighty power, what I would do if I had almighty power is suck all the nukes up, swirl them around, and laugh in their face. And then just get the fuck along is what I'd say. Now you got nukes off the table. Stop taking their fucking land. This is not your land. This is not their land. This is everybody's fucking land. The kings of the earth would freaking shit a brick because they would no longer be kings anymore. They'd be people. At that point. But everybody's got to respect them as people. And that would be the rule of the land. Everybody respects people as people. And then I'd look for more guidance to see what else I needed to do. But that's what I'd disrupt. I'd rip up all the fear of self-annihilation, throw that up in the heavens and tie that to the freaking comet and let it go move the hell on. This little tiny rock spinning across the sun was created by my dad, and our dad, not by just my dad, by our Father in heaven, everybody on this planet. You watching, same dad, same power, same miraculous things. You have the same power I do. No joke. Recognize it. Life only lasts for a moment if you don't exercise your faith and your understanding about this world. We only live for a moment, and 120 years is nothing but a calendar day to God. I mean, it is nothing but a moment. And if you guys can stick up, though we even lost like one of the most freaking amazing people recently, always debating people in their speeches. He was assassinated because he didn't like what he had to say. And it's like, I know what he had to say. I know everything he said came out of his mouth was always straight from the heart, Never trying to disrespect, but he always spoke his mind, always spoke his heart. He had a good family and he had a good wife. And you know what? Somebody shot him and fucking through the neck for no fucking reason. Fuck that shit. Ain't gonna happen. Anybody that wants to do that fucking shit, they're gonna live in a world where everybody does that to them. You know what? Have you ever watched that freaking movie where there's dimensions and shit? He's gonna wake up they're gonna wake up in a freaking land of hell. Worse hell than they can imagine. And we're gonna be so distant from that, we're gonna give a fuck. We're just gonna know that this stuff is taken care of. The Lord has sought his vengeance upon the ones that needed vengeance. And the people that loved violence, loved sin, loved evil, they're going to be sucked into it to the point where it's just absolutely irrelevant. For the people that are stuck in it and they're just clinging to the edge of freaking just because they know where their heart lies, they're going to be saved just like I am. I'm no different than anybody else that has life, that has that spark of faith, that little tiny spark of faith. I ain't no freaking buddy you gonna worship. You don't worship anybody. You worship God. How do you worship God? By getting to know him. It's simple. Following his commandments comes second nature. Don't ever think that you have to follow his commandments first. All you have to do is get to know him first. All this bull crap about forgive and repent, it's not that order. It's right, but it's just not in the right order. It doesn't have to be in that order, is my point. So you can come to him at any time, even while you're sinning or doing something you think is wrong. He's there every time, every second. He'll be with you any moment. He knows who you're calling upon. He knows that you're seeking truth. That's the crazy thing. All these people with this pointing out the Bible, it's like, dude, we're outside the Bible now. We're already mixed in between the Bible pointing out the truth. We're above and beyond the Bible. If you're listening to me, I think that we always have to have the backbone of the Bible, because that's beneficial and sets things straight. So don't get me wrong. I'm never going to outlandish the Bible. The Bible is a very core fact to everything. But we are above. Our knowledge can go above and beyond that. But don't mesmerize the people that don't have faith. Don't. If you get gifts and you're allowed to do it, do it. Don't be afraid to do it, because if you're able to do it, it's going to help. I'm afraid to do anything supernatural, because I'm afraid it's going to be used against me. But if you're able to do it, then do it. I'm afraid it's just going to be used in a I don't know, from my perspective, I'm just afraid it's going to be used in a negative way. So like moving something or doing something or asking for something, which I've never done, to the point where it would confuse somebody, mislead somebody. But if you're able to wake up somebody's mind, how do we do that? You know, when we know the truth, we know everything. How do you do it without disrupting the order of things? You know, I mean, what I say is, I want to say I was walking down the stairs in Dinka Park Stadium, and I felt a slippery floor, and my back hurts me above my spine. And I'm sorry. I was playing basketball games. Never. Okay, so I got this. I got those ones. All I can say, honestly, is I'm no saint. I'm no, well, let's just say everybody's a saint. My $20 battery. Everybody's a saint. I mean, but technically, everybody is just waiting for some spiritual sign or somebody to save them. You're late. You don't need nobody to save you. I mean, you're being a fool. There ain't no Christian religion gonna save you. Even Jesus would be like, I never told you I was coming back to save you. I basically wrote the Bible for you to save yourself. Are you dumb? I mean, literally, look at the Bible. It's all about saving yourself. It's all about overcoming what we have to deal with. So I want you guys to wake the fuck up, save yourself, come to your own terms, come to your own realization, because I know where to go. I'm not going to let nobody follow me. They ain't going to see me. You ain't going to find me when you need me. If you think that I'll be here for you until I can't be. That's the point. And anybody else, they're not going to be here. They're going to leave as soon as God tells them they have to go. I just want you guys, everybody, wake the fuck up a little bit in your spirit. Wake up a little bit in your heart. You know, I am not perfect. And I'm certainly not no saint. There's so many people out there that have done so many more great things that are definitely recognized. And their treasure is floating around, dangling in heaven, weighing heaven down, how some of the people out there are. So try to catch up. Love kills sin. Just to let you know. Love kills and conquers all sin. Even if you killed somebody, if you're in death row, yada yada, that kind of thing. Love kills all sin. Death, you don't need Jesus. Life without death, an eternal life before Jesus comes back, that is forever. People have done good deeds, they'll be rewarded with Jesus on open arms, with giant open arms, with his book of life. Their deeds will show their works. It's as simple as that. It's like there's nothing I can say that clarifies it any better than that. God is very simplistic. I know where I stand. I stand for justice. I stand for love. I made tons of mistakes, but God still, with his grace, has forgiven me. And he's still forgiving me, even though I am still smoking cigarettes and I'm still being a forbidden bull crapper. Well, when it comes to alcohol and stuff like that. I'm just saying it's not a good idea. If you can overcome it before me, good for you. Maybe I'm supposed to be the last one to forget it all. I don't know. Maybe you guys are supposed to encourage me to get it off, man. Maybe it's supposed to be everybody's supposed to stop it, damn it. Because I keep turning into a pillar of salt, then I keep moving and keep turning into a pillar of salt. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is God's righteous ways always lead to understanding. Just no matter what, it always works out. Just in my perspective. Not only my perspective, you guys, it's really everybody's. Only 34. I remember when I was 34. Now I'm 44. Almost 45. I'm almost 10 years. I'm 10 years exactly older than you. I'll be actually 11 years soon. But man, I just hope you guys, all you guys, wake up a little bit to what really matters at the moment. Don't worry about nuclear Armageddon. Don't worry about the stupid ass bullshit. Because God can wipe us out a lot faster than a nuclear weapon. All he has to do is just, like Thanos, snap his fingers. Bam. We don't exist. But that's the funny thing. It really is that simple. Atomic bombs, we can be immune to atomic bombs. We can look at those things like they're laughing ass mushroom clouds. Have faith. Those mushroom clouds can't do nothing to this, because all it is radio waves. Like, man, I've been immune to this since the day I was born. I could probably, I mean, literally, the guy did withstand nuclear weapons. Boom, boom, boom. You know, I really think that we're gonna withstand it. I'm not afraid of it. I mean, that's man-made bullshit. Don't get afraid of it. We have no reason to be afraid. Fear God, don't fear man. It's scary what they got, but it's not what God's got. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go, because I better get ready to go to bed, because I'm about ready to get plastered, I suppose. I mean, it's pretty late. Yeah, it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I better get going. Nice to meet you, Nicole. You know, Halo. You guys have some good shit to have to say. I hope you guys stay in tune with God and stay in tune with reality. Nothing that you don't have to be a part of a religious group to talk to God. Just talk to God. I mean, I'm trying to tell my sisters, like, I just realized I could talk to God anytime, even though I kind of knew that when I was younger. But I never realized how important it was to let other people know you can talk to God anytime you want. You don't need anybody to give you permission. You don't need all that stuff. Just talk to God. He absolutely appreciates you talking to him like a human being, since he made you the way you are. So I'll let you go so you can talk. Love you.